Hello, hello, hello. I don't know if you guys can hear the music. I'm going to leave it as this for now. We'll see. I tried to set up Pretzel Rock again, and I don't know if you guys can even hear it or not. It doesn't look like it's there. Okay, I'm not going to float. And again, I think Pretzel Rock has been a bit of a problem here. I know my sound alerts aren't set up. And I'm going to try this view for now. I instead of having it up on my Twitch, I'm going to put it on like my Twitch Studios. I'm going to try it on my Twitch board here. My stream manager. Nope, there's too much of a delay. We're not doing that. All right, so we're going to close a couple of tabs on my computer here. There we go. You know, I really enjoy music, but when I'm streaming and it's coming out in a different way, it just seems to distract me. Okay, so I'm going back to my regular setup because it's just, oh, and there's the phone. All right, so I'm doing an unboxing today, but before I do the unboxing, what I'd like to do, because I want a specific person here so I can do this unboxing, we're going to finish off this card that I made for my daughter. I've got to put something on the inside to be able to, we got to finish it off properly, right? And I'm noticing here that it's kind of buckled a little. I don't know why that is. That's okay. It adds character. Yeah, I could put another little sticky thing under here just to flatten it out. I think that's what we'll do. I'm sure you guys can't tell at all. I'm just going to slide this underneath somehow. See if I've got a tool that'll help me. Stick this on the end here. Slide it underneath and give it a little push. There, that works. I think we're going to do another too. I'll put one on the other side. The other side's kind of bubbling up as well. There we go. That'll flatten it out nicely. So I made this last Saturday, actually, for my daughter. Her birthday is on Monday. And so I got a head start on it. I'm going to put that there to try to get rid of a bit of a glare for you. It's still kind of there, but that's okay. I say that's okay. You guys have to look at it, not me. All right. So let's get, oh, there it is. So I noticed this pad was moving and one of the little leggies underneath it was gone and I couldn't find it. It was stuck to my arm. So we will get that stuck back on there. There we go. That's much better. Okay, so I didn't take out a stamp to put in there because I didn't think that I would, wishing you the happiest on your special day. Let's use that one since this one is out. I didn't really think this through for the card. This was kind of like an afterthought. I wasn't planning on doing that. I was planning more on, I was hoping to get into the unboxing because I've got 2 fun things to unbox. Yeah, so we're gonna, it seems pretty small. So we are going to do both of these. And I've got my stamping tool here. I rearranged some stuff, so I'm hoping that I'm going to have more things like right here with me, so it'll be easier to get some stuff done. I'm really hoping anyways. Hoping I found a system that's going to work for me. So this is my stamping tool, my newer stamping tool. And we're going to put the card in like this. I need to get those magnets out from underneath. There we are. I've just been enjoying crafting streamers all day. Met a lot of new people, and I'm looking forward to meeting some more soon. So far, this community has been really, really good. I've been really lucky to be involved in a lot of really good communities with Minecraft and with crafting. Always nice to meet new people. Okay, so put that up here. And we'll put the happy birthday in here. Oh, that's backwards. Silly me. Put that there. Kind of a little bit redundant because it says wishing you the happiest of birthdays and then it says happy birthday, but that's okay. And that's quite straight too. Good. I'm going to ink it up in, I'm trying to, should we go with this ink here on the inside? Or should we just go plain black? So many decisions, always. You know what? Let's try with the light. I just have to reach over and grab them. Okay, so we'll start off with the light colored one. Of course, it's probably going to be the bottom. There it is. Frayed burlap. And if I find it's too light, then we can just stamp the black over top, which is perfect in my opinion. Oh, I didn't season these. I don't know if they'll stamp very well. So my mom sent me a picture of some cards she made recently, and they are beautiful. So I think I'm going to try to make some of those cards. Yeah, it didn't take the ink very well. That's what happens with brand new stamps. They have like a little bit of an oil to them, and I really should have seasoned it. You just have to rub your fingers over it, and the oil from your fingers will season them for you. But that's the nice thing with a stamping tool is you can just go back in and stamp right over top, and you know you're going to get the same impression as long as nothing moved. Having a hard time with this here. I don't know if it's that I'm not getting the ink on it or if it's because that other stamp is underneath and maybe it's a little thicker, so it's just not contacting as well. That did move a little. I can see Special Day is a little doubled up. There we go. A little darker. These are kind of like no-name stamps too, so they're not like, not no-name, but they're not like huge brand names, so they're probably not the best quality for stamping really crisp images. And I moved this a little bit, so I don't dare stamp over it again. So that's that, and I think what we're going to do too, first of all, I'm going to clean that up. And clean up those stamps that can put away. I've got people moving around a lot upstairs. Oh, and I'm dropping stuff. So pardon the noise if you can hear some kids upstairs and moving around. They just finished their supper and they're cleaning up. Take these off. Get them dried off a little bit. And I think I'm trying to think, Five Nights at Freddy's. I think we're going to decorate the inside of this card a little bit. And I think I'm going to do it with the stencils. Yes, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try something new. I've decided. I'm going to take stencil that I used to do the background, which was this one. And it went this way. I'm just going to add a little bit of interest. I have no idea how this is going to look. I'm sure it's going to look fine. I'll take a little one. I'm going to add a little bit of interest to this card. I should be taping this down. But why? That would be the smart thing to do. You know what? I know what I'm going to do. I think that could be interesting. And if I don't like it, we're going to put an insert panel in this card. It's as easy as that. Nice thing about stamping and crafts, you can always just change it up if you don't care for it. Nothing is ever super permanent. Well, almost nothing. I'm going to stamp that down or hold that down with the magnet. Grab the other magnet from the back. Line this back up again, which is going to be so much easier said than done. There we go. That works. I'm just going to add a little bit of interest to this here and there. And we'll see. Maybe I won't like this at all. Yeah, be like, Supreme, why? Why you do that? Oh, of course, this is going to be too big, right? And I don't want to put it everywhere. I'm just thinking of creating like a little window around the writing. Instead of going around with the ink to make it darker. How you darken up the edges sometimes. Could be cool with a little vignette caused by this or made with this pattern. Could be cool, could be a disaster. Never know till we try. Oh, did I put that? No, okay, it's going right to the bottom. Hello, Luli. How are you? I am finishing off my daughter's birthday card. And then I have a special unboxing that I'm going to do, but I have to wait for a specific person. Hopefully that person's going to be able to make it. Because when I said I was doing an unboxing, you're very tired, had a sunny day finally. Oh, that's nice. We had not a warm, I don't want to say a warm day because it wasn't warm, but it was a nice winter day. But yeah, I'm hoping Setson comes in because he got very excited when I said I was going to do an unboxing in my last stream. I said I was going to do an unboxing soon. So I'm kind of just doing stuff to keep busy till he gets here. I kind of cheated. I sent him yeah, I sent him a direct link to my I sent him a DM that I was live instead of just putting it in the I put in the Discord too, but I sent him a DM too with my link. So, yeah, I've got to have Setson. And I mean, I would do it with anyone. It's just when I said I was doing an unboxing, he got, or he at least made it feel like he was very interested, which made me feel good. So this is the card. You weren't here for this card last weekend, right? Setson! Say his name and he shall appear. Do you have anything to do with that, Luli? Did you go get him? Did you say, hey, Setson, Supreme's waiting for you. Get your butt in her stream. You don't have lots of time for Twitch anymore. No, I can imagine with all your studies and everything. You were thinking about doing it? Well, no need. We just had to say his name and boom, there he was. Because I didn't say his name. I just kept saying, I'm waiting for someone specific and then finally say his name. And so this is the card I made for my daughter's birthday last weekend. And I thought, well, while I'm waiting for Setson to show up, I will stamp out the greeting on the inside. And then I decided to do a little bit of stenciling around to kind of tie it all together. This is kind of cute. Luli is a famous volleyball player. No time for regular people. She is very famous. But she always makes time for us, even if it's just to come in and say hello. Oh, you lost today? That's okay. You can't win them all. So there, her card is ready. All I have to do is put my little stamp on the back, and I can't put it on stream, because then you guys would know my name. I don't have a Supreme stamp. I should get a Supreme stamp. I mean, I'm kind of thinking, like, I don't really care if people know my first name. We know a lot of people's first names. Ow! This is pinching. Ow! Oh, that hurt. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hold on. Let me see if I... It's got like a little purpley dot right there. The magnets pinched me. Semifinals and played against the #1 team, so it's not so bad. No, I think you should be very proud of that. These magnets, I tell ya. A Supreme stamp that would make your cards instantly $5,000 worth. That would be awesome. I don't have the boop Setson. Thank you. Boop boop. Bye-bye la. That's my second one. My second one that I got. That's the thing with this, and I don't know what streamers use to be able to do their own modding, but on this, oh, thank you. On this view that I'm using, I can't, like, I don't have any of the functions of moderating. So I tried to go on my other one where I do have the functions, but then there's a stream delay and it's kind of hard to watch the stream and see if you guys can see what I'm doing if I've got a stream delay. So yeah, I really love the card too. This totally started out with a different thing in mind and it turned out like this. Very different style from what I'm used to, but I really love it. So that's good. I think she'll love it too. And tomorrow we're making t-shirts and this is going to be a t-shirt. And we're also going to have I'm talking low because I don't know if she's around. We're also going to have another character because we're going to do 2 t-shirts. So that's exciting. So that is tomorrow, and I've decided already. I've chosen a time. That's going to be at noon my time. And if you check the Discord, which I know you guys are in the Discord, but let's do the Discord anyways. We're going to, I've got it set up. I hope I set it up properly and it should be in your time. So Setson, it'll be about 2 tomorrow afternoon. And Luli, I think you're 6 hours. So like 6 p.m., I believe, for you. So yeah, I'm going to put these stamps away. And then we can start our unboxing, which is exciting. I'm going to put this here. These go here. I took a few stamps out because we're going to want to use them. Actually, we're going to want to use a bunch of stuff. Wishing you a happy birthday goes there. Happy birthday goes there. Oop. Why is that not lining up? Oh, because it's upside down. Happy goes on top, Supreme. There we go. This we're going to put out of the way. We got to make room for this box. It's a pretty big box. I don't even know if you guys are going to be able to see it because it's such a big box. Tidy this up. Take the ink off. I'm only cleaning my tools for you guys because usually I just put them aside and clean them later or at my next project. I'm really bad for that. But I gotta look good on camera and on stream, right? Box, 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 box. Yes, sirree. So I did open the box. I looked through the top of the box, but I haven't taken it out. I haven't used it. I haven't nothing. Because it came during crunch time at work. And I thought if I take this out of the box, I'm going to want to use it. A full gel pen unboxing? No, actually, what I should have done is I did just open this, though. I got it for Christmas, and I did just open this. Ooh! Subscribe! Thank you so much! You got a first badge, Luli! You got my last one! You got my very last first. I think. Let's see. You did! You got the first, Luli! Yay! That was my very last one. And you know, I had so I see how I've got the follower goals up there. So that kind of it chooses what you should set as your goal if you want to do followers or subs or whatever. And today I thought of changing it to subscribers only because I had 9 and the goal was 10. And I thought, but I don't want to put a goal of subscribers because I don't know. I want people to be here with me, not necessarily specifically the subscribing. So I don't want to make it seem like that's what I'm here for. You know what I mean? So I didn't feel comfortable doing it, but now I'm happy you got it. And yes, that's a beautiful color. It's perfect. It matches. And I'm all about purple and pink, right? So it's perfect. Yeah, so anyways, the follower goal. I had a follower goal. The first one, it's set for me at 70, and I reached it off stream. And then it set it at 80, and I reached that off stream. I've never gotten a follower goal on stream to have the big banner come across my stream the way it's supposed to. So I'm looking forward to finally seeing the banner come across my screen. I ended up both times though, I happened to have well, I guess it triggered it when I opened my studio, my Twitch studio, and I saw it appear in chat, but I was like, I'm here by myself. Nobody sees it. I'm not even live. So yeah. So I'm excited. I got 3 new followers today off stream. So that was amazing. Clip it when it goes through. I should. Yes, Mini Supreme. Oh, thank you. I have a coffee, hun. Yes, you may come downstairs. Mini Supreme is talking to me from upstairs. She wants to make sure she's allowed to come down, and she wanted to make me a coffee before she came down.
I wasn't sure what you were doing.
But I have one. I was finishing your card, but now it's done.
Have fun with your stream.
Thank you.
And hello.
Mini Supreme says hello. And Luli and Setson say hello. Hello, Shipwreck. Welcome into my stream. You're going to get to see what I bought. You want to start with, how about we start with this one? We'll save the big box for later. We'll start with the little one. You want to see what I got, Ship? You're like, it feels like a sponge. It is a sponge, but it's not just any sponge. Yes, it's sponge. You like sponge. All right, so we're going to unbox this. Ship was cleaning the mess. Yeah, I actually don't want Ship in here cleaning my messes because he will take a garbage bag and just throw everything in it. I know I'm cutting this oddly, but there's some kind of card here that I don't want to cut through. Oh, I was cleaning the mess. I was cleaning the mess. Sorry, I thought you meant... Oh, I blocked it. I colored over it, and then I stuck tape on top of it just to make sure. So this isn't my address. This is where it's from. So I thought of it. Thank you so much for that. So this is... Oh, I got 4 of them? I thought I only got 2. Oh, I got 4. Now there's a piece of paper in there that probably has my address on it, so I will not take that out. Oh, okay. You guys are all wondering what this is, aren't you? These are foams. They're brand new. Like brand new to crafting is what I mean. They've only been around for, I want to say 6 months, but maybe a little longer than that. They are, excuse me, they are brand new. They're a brand new item that was just like put on the market. So this foam is actually much smaller than I thought. Let me just see if I can get you a comparison. So this is the size of most of my cards, and it's that small. So I'm a little disappointed in that because I was hoping it would take up like the whole thing at least. But I guess it doesn't. So we'll have to make sure we have like borders. But okay, so what you do with this is amazing. I'm so excited to try this. Okay, I need to plug in my heat gun. Make sure I don't unplug my computer. And we're going to choose, no, that's boring. Let's see what we can choose. Let's choose, flowers. Let's choose these flowers. Oh no, let's do a manly thing. Let's choose these gears. Yeah. We're going to choose this one. Okay. So what you do is you heat this up. So I don't know, this might be a little bit loud, but we heat this up. I don't know how much you have to heat it up. Yeah. And then we take it and we push it onto the surface and we hold it. The most cooking you've seen me do in a while. You're so mean. You're not welcome in my streams. Oh, it's a good thing he loves me. Could you imagine what he'd say to me if he didn't? Okay, so look at that. So it's now on here. And then, oh, I didn't really stamp it, like push down evenly. It's not really, but I'll learn. Okay, let's take blue. And you put ink on it. Oh, this actually is going to be really cool with the blocks like that even. Oh, this is fun. I'm excited. Okay, let me get a piece of paper. Let me get a few of these. So then we take our water. Oh, is the stream buffering for you? And you just missed it like that. And then you stamp. So I can turn anything into, okay, I'll see you in a bit, Luli. So I can turn, oh, it's buffering for you too, Setson? Anything into a stamp, and I didn't do it properly, but yeah, so you mist just to make the ink a little bit softer, like more runny, and then you stamp it down. So then I can clean this off. And I think I can clean it off with just water. So then you clean this off. And then you take the heat gun to it again. Oh, okay. And you get rid of the entire pattern and you start all over again to be able to do another one. Ta-da! So now I can use that to turn anything, any texture into a stamp. And I'm really, really, really excited for it. And when Luli gets back, I don't know if she got to see everything. Isn't that amazing? I waited so long to get this. I was so excited to get it. I know. Sorry, I was scrolling through chat to see if I missed anything. So, yeah, and I think, like, I like the blue, and then the fact that I squared it instead of, like, you're supposed to run it across, but the fact that I squared it like that really adds to it and makes it look very manly and very different. So, isn't it some weird magic? I know. So, I'm surprised you've got 4. So, I don't know if that means like after a while they stop working. It's working again? Okay, so did you get to see everything or do you want me to do another demonstration? Because I don't mind doing another demonstration. I want to see this. I want to see everything. Another, okay. So let's do a different pattern this time. Let's do, we got stars, we got guitars, we got, what could be fun? I want to do these flowers. Now you throw out the sponge. No, you keep it and you keep using the same sponge over and over and over again. That's the beauty of it. You wipe it off so it doesn't lose it at all. So I'll show you. You heat gun it again and then it comes back. So we're going to try it on, yeah, we'll do this side. Okay, so I want to heat gun the same side. Okay, so you heat gun it. Maybe I didn't heat gun it enough. You you rebake the sponge. I love my heat gun. You preheat the oven. Right? And then you take it and you stamp it down. And I'm going to hold it, press it more firmly everywhere. No, this is a heat gun. So it's a crafting heat gun. They have some that actually look exactly like hair dryers, but they're actual heat guns. This gets really hot. Like, I have burnt my fingers with this. No, the two aren't the same. Like, yeah, it would be really, really hot. So there we go. So I held it a little bit longer on the heat, and I also held it a little longer and stamped it harder. And then let's make this fancy. Let's go with a little bit of red, blue, and then purple. So we'll do the purple. Do like an ombre effect. Blue. So I'm putting more ink on this one. Supreme, you need to ask an adult for help when using the heat gun. I do. There's no adults around. That's true. Ship is not considered an adult. And red. And then we're going to mist it. And then we're going to stamp it down. I think I touched down. Can you open this jar? Yes, Ship. You may come here and I will open the jar for you. I don't know if you guys were in stream, but Adele asked Bruno to open a jar while he was streaming today. I think I'm overdoing the stamping thing, but you ready for the reveal? Ta-da! Isn't that beautiful? And then I can stamp it or spritz it again. and get another one. Isn't it clear? I know, I can do this on any texture. Like, I can find a piece of material that's got like really, really hard textures on it, and I can turn it into a stamp. And there's a lighter version of it. Just looks like Mr. Clean magic erasers. It does. So then I don't think I'll get another one out of this. Maybe I will. I put more water. Let's see. Yeah, it is a lot like the lino art or lino art. I made a stamp like that when I was in high school. So let's even squish this around a little bit. There. It's going to be a whole other look because it's got a lot of water. Oh, like a watercolor look. That's that's pretty too. I don't think I'm going to get another one from it though. But we can do this. No, there's not enough ink. No, I'm just wasting my time. But you can smush the ink onto a glass surface and then pick it up with that, and it looks really cool too. So then this part you missed, Luli. Oh, this. Oh, squeaky, squeaky. Kind of dyes the thing a little bit. Oh, sorry. I don't know how loud that is for you guys. All right. So now we're done with that print. So we take the heat gun again. And it all disappears. And we're ready to do it another time with something else. Isn't that amazing? I'm so excited for this. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm really excited for it. Like I said, I just wish it was bigger because this is the size of my cards and it's really small. But what I'll do is I'll cut them down and then we'll mat them. We'll put them on another card with like a backing around it. So yeah. So that was one of my things that I got. And I'm guessing you got 4 because they probably discolor and don't work as much or whatever. I'm not sure, but Icadel. Oh, now I have to do it again. Okay, one more time. So we're doing unboxings, Icadel. And I need to show you this brand new product, which is like so super cool. So it's a sponge and you heat it up. And while I'm heating it up, I'll choose another pattern. Do this one. So you heat it up with the heat gun. Why do we need to excuse Supreme? This is fun. I'm excited. All right. And then we stamp it down on this pattern textured thing. Yeah, new item on the crafting table, sponges. Oh, like I need an excuse, Supreme. That's right. Okay, sorry. I read it as you telling Icadel that she'd have to excuse me because I'm excited. But yeah, no, I don't need an excuse. This is too much fun, but I have to show Icadel. All right. So look, we've put a pattern on there. It didn't pick up very much here though. So now there's a pattern on the sponge. And I think this one we're going to do in peacock. I feel like this should be green. Greeny blue. There. And then we give it a spritz with water. I'm doing it over here because I kept wetting my surface. And then we take it and we stamp it down. Isn't it super cool? Supremacy after all. Like Adele now has to tell Bruno she needs ink and sponges. So many stamp colors, yes. Okay, so we take that off. Okay, that one's a little bit different because I didn't push it as deep, but I still love the effect. And then we're going to add more water. We're going to get more of a watercolor to it. I love the, like it looks like it's supposed to be there. It looks old and antique-y, and I love it. It's grungy. Vintage, yes, that's the word I'm looking for, and grungy looking. Okay, so that one didn't go as dark, but still. I think we're at the end. This ink is a different style of ink. I don't think it goes as well, like as long with the water. Now we're going to clean it off. We might get a little squeak squeak. So your ASMR that you like, that you come here for, Icadel, you're going to get it today. Squeak squeak. But wait, there's more. So now we've cleaned it all off and we don't want this pattern anymore. So we take the heat gun again. Thank you for the follow, Dill. Welcome in. Sorry, I'm a little bit loud right now with my heat gun. So that looks like it's still textured, but it's not. It's actually just the ink. But voila, the embossing is gone and it's ready to use for another day. So that's really just the color of the ink that we can see there. It's flat. I think that's just amazing because I can make anything into a stamp now, and I'm so excited. So excited. So yes, like brand new, almost. Chip's face. Okay, so we're going to put this stuff away because we have another box to do. I can make sponge stamps on the sponge. I probably could. See, the nice thing about, so I'll show you these things here. What I was using, they're called embossing folders. So you put your, and I'm going to show you how this works in a few minutes. So you put your paper in there and then you close it and then you run it through a machine that I'm going to unbox and it'll emboss the paper. So on one side it's raised and on the other side it's the opposite. So I could do like a negative and a positive with those stamps. just because of the way that, like this side here, oh, I wrecked my nails. On this side here, the vines are sticking out, and on this side here, the vines are pressed in. So that's what these are. So we need these for our next project, but I need to make room first. So I'm going to put these over here. Yeah, so these are all of this, the backgrounds I made with that sponge. So we can turn all of these into a card. I think they're super cute. Or I can use just sections of them or whatever. So I've actually got a pile of backgrounds that I've already made over here. With other techniques that I'll just add them in. So I made this one with a stamp. This is with stencils. This is the embossing. Okay, grab some tea. So this is the gears that I did, but I put it through the embossing machine and then I took ink and I went over top of it. Dan Bear Pig rating with a party of 7. Welcome in, Dan. How are you? Hello, everyone. We are doing unboxings today. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for the shout out, Setson. Hello, Bowser. So what were you doing in your stream, Dan? You are my first raid. I think you are my first raid. You're doing science. Ooh, what kind of science? Oh, you were in space. My husband crashed the moon car. Of course he did. What's the damage? Of course he would crash the moon car. We are exploring sponges. Oh, he fixed it? Oh, good. Okay. So he's not banned from the moon then? He's allowed to go back to space? Because that would be a shame if I couldn't send him back to space. Excuse me, guys, just got a cough. Maybe you leave him here. Really? He has to stay here with me? Really? You can't, like, a weekend, just take him to the moon? To the moon! So we have... Oh, I really want to show them again. Do we do this one more time, guys, so that we can show them what I've unboxed so far? Like, are you guys bored of seeing this sponge? Because I think this is totally amazing. Welcome in, Friar Power. Can we get a shout out for... I always say Friar, and I know it's not Friar, it's Fire. Can we get a shout out for Fire too, please? Fire's a streamer that I've gone to quite a few times. How you doing? Very chill and positive. It's science. It is science. Okay, you're right. You're right. Dan likes science. I think we can do science. Oh, thank you, Ship. Okay, let's do science. As long as you guys aren't bored. I mean, I can do this all night, but I don't want to bore one more. Okay. I don't want to bore my viewers, but I'm having fun and the new people want to see. Okay, so I got these sponges in the mail. And these are magic sponges. So you heat. Let's see. What have we got for specifically for Dan? What does Dan like? What have we got here? That's Christmas. I don't have anything spacey. Oh, let's do hearts. It is magic. It's total magic. You like hearts, Dan? What would you prefer? Would you like a wood grain or hearts? I think the hearts would look nicer. Or we can do these. Oh, I have more over here. I have, oh, stars. Stars for space. Okay, let's do stars for space. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much for the follow, Fire. Thank you. Hi, Loopy. How are you? Welcome in. All right. Okay, so we're doing stars. Okay, so this is a sponge. It's fairly a new product to the market in the craft community. I think it's been around for about 6 months to a year, maybe at the most. Boop. Thank you so much for playing. Boop. Okay, so welcome in, Elric. Can we get a shout out for Elric too? I want to shout out everyone. Everyone. Anyone who streams, shout them out. All right, so we're going to heat this up. And we're going to heat it up nice and hot. And I'm going to make sure to get it nice and hot because I really want to make sure this this prints really good. I don't know how well you guys can hear me over the heat gun or if I'm talking too loud. Please let me know so I can adjust volumes for future. Okay. So now we're going to take this folder that's got texture to it. And we're going to press down. Oh, they're good? Oh, good. Thank you so much, Dan. I'm glad the sounds are good. It really is science. Just wait, Dan. You haven't seen anything yet. I'm going to hold this down, and I don't know. I may be holding it too long. I may be pressing too hard. I'm not sure. We'll feel it out, and I'll get to know it a little bit better. So now we've got the stars. See, I didn't heat it enough on this side, but that's okay. And let's do an ombre. We're going to do some yellow and some red with some orange in the middle. And we'll move into, oh, that is orange. No wonder it was showing up orange. It's like a sponge when it gets dried out. Yeah, kinda. Okay, so we're doing this galactic type of rainbowy thing. And then we mist it with water, but I'm going to mist it over here because I don't want my surface wet. And I'm going to grab my papers here. Stamp it down. And you can spritz it with, like, some people have like a glitter shimmer water that you can do it with. All right. Oh, it didn't come up very dark, but that's okay. But you can see I didn't put enough ink on there, but you can see it, and each one's going to be different, right? So you can see I've got the stars and everything. So I think I didn't heat it up long enough, and I don't think I pressed long enough, but that's okay. I'm learning. I'm like using this for the very first time live with you guys. And let's get a watercolor one done. Isn't it super cool? But wait, Dan, there's more. There is more. You missed it. Well, okay, I'm doing another one right here. We added more water. We're going to do like the watercolor style. So there we go. We've got a watercolor style with the stars shining through. And I have to heat gun this right away. Make it set. So the nice thing is I can turn anything into a stamp now for texture, right? It's Saturday Night Live tonight. It is. I feel like I'm on the shopping network. Right? So we're going to clean this off. What? Did you made a poll? Should shipwreck eat what? What is this poll? Eat the sponge. Guys. Not guys, sorry, ship. All right. So we clean it all off, and this pad is pretty full of, I'm gonna need a new one. Sorry, Dan, waiting for the next part of the science here. But I need a new baby wipe. All right. So we clean this off. And then we take the heat gun to it again. Exactly, Loopy. I'm telling you, I'm gonna want to heat gun this and walk around and hit everything. No wonder I got 4 of them, because I can go around and get every texture on around there. And look, it's disappearing. This is where the science comes in even more. Done. It's like all brand new for another time. You wonder how the sponge tastes? I don't know, but Ship's not going to eat it. You're not eating my sponge. I'm sorry. I like the sponge too much. This is way too exciting. If you'd like, I can order you your own and you can eat yours. But you're not eating mine. 4 sponges, 4 paws on 1 dog. Oh, that'd be cool too. I wonder if I could stamp my paw. I probably could. Oh, can you imagine heating that up? And it's not like super hot to the touch, but then taking like a baby hand and getting the imprint of the baby hand in there. Oh, but then it would just do the outside of the hand anyways, so that wouldn't be very fun. Switching to mobile and going to help with the kiddos. I'm still here and keeping an eye and ear out on stream. Well, thank you very much for the raid again, Dan. And I know you'll be lurking. And I'm glad I hope you got to see the real science here of like, turn it into a stamp, turn it into a sponge. I think the only reason that Ship stayed in stream this long was because I said the word sponge. Keeps this idea in mind for Christmas birthday presents for my crafty family. Absolutely. And I haven't announced it, guys, and I don't have a shout out for it, but I did start uploading all of my VODs to YouTube just so I could store them there. So on YouTube, Supremedoom56, I'm uploading all of my VODs there, and in my VODs, because one day I'm hoping to trim them down a little bit to make them more enjoyable to watch as videos. But for the time being, they are in on YouTube, and you can go look at them. And I'll put the links for this in today's VOD too. So for anyone who has a cutting machine, when I do a VOD and I've used a file, I'm putting the link for that. So if you'd like to check out the YouTube too, for any of the VODs you've missed, or if you just want to go see the link for this to see where to get them. But I can actually show you, Simon Hurley stamping foam. And they cost me about, I think it was $8 Canadian for all 4 of them. So it wasn't too bad. Yeah, I don't think. Oh, did you go and get my YouTube thing? Thank you. Thank you, Setson. So there's my YouTube. I have YouTube. Enjoy your food. I need to know what you have. You can tell me when you get back. Keep doing the unboxing. I can catch up later. Okay, well, I've got to tidy this up anyways. So if anyone else comes in, we'll do sponges at the end again, if we have time and if we want to do that. So, but I think this is just totally amazing. So I'm just going to put my stamps away because we're not going to, or sorry, my ink away because we're not going to use that anymore. For now, anyways. I'm going to put the sponge away. We are going to need these things, but I need room. So we're going to put these, let's see, right here, out of the way, but within arm's reach. I've got a couple of other inks here. And these are some of the backgrounds I've made. You'll have to do the next thing twice as well, Setson, because Setson missed it. Well, Setson's here, I can show him another time too. So these are this one here I made with the sponge. How about I just show those first? So I made this one with the sponge, and this was the first impression. Then I added more water and I got like more of a watercolor effect. And this was so this was my very first one. I didn't put enough water, but I like it. It's got the gears, and then when I put the ink on, I blotched it in squares. So the geometric squares on here I really like too. And then my next one that we did, this was stamp number 1. I added a little more water and we got that. And then I added even more water and we got this really watered down color. So these can be a lot of fun, I think. The blotched ink works well with the pattern. It does. It really does. So this one here, actually, I know you said you liked the orange one. I think this, oh, and then where's my stars? Right here. So the more watered down. I think I got a little too excited and I didn't heat it up enough for you guys, and I probably didn't put enough ink. You love my craft? Thank you, Bowser. I love the one with the gears too, I could tell. You need to get ready, going out for the day. You'd love to see the end results on Discord pics. Okay, perfect. Thank you very much, Bowser. I will put some pictures of some of the better ones on Discord for sure. In my Discord. So I have a Discord where I put the crafts too. So there's the link to my Discord. Loopy says those look amazing. I like the industrial with the faded color. I love it too. So I'm going to add these two. Sorry about the barking. Ship went outside and with one dog, and the other dog wants to join. And she's Ship's girlfriend and she follows him around everywhere. So this one I did with stencils. This one I did with embossing with this folder here, but this is all textured now. These I did with jelly plate and oh, the jelly plate is going to be so much fun too. I can't wait to do a stream with my jelly plate. If you like the lino, it's lino engraving. Actually, it gives a silk screening effect, Luli. I think you'd really like the jelly plate. So these are jelly plates, and then I added stencils on top. This is another embossed one. This is done with embossing and this one and this one. Wax paper. You crumple up the wax paper. I don't think you guys can see it on screen. Yeah, see that texture? You iron a crumpled up wax paper onto it and then you ink on top of it so the ink doesn't go everywhere. That's another one of those. These are stamps that I stamped out that I have to color and use. This was stenciling, embossing, stenciling, stenciling, stamping, stamping. And then so these ones here, I've got a bunch of them. Same thing, different colors. I just made one in every color. I really like that one. The grungy, faded, not enough ink everywhere. And this one here, I added, I used the heat gun and I added embossing powder to it. So it's actually embossed and raised with the ink. I love the rose too. These ones here. This one. So this ended up being, when I cleaned my stencil for this, I got this because I put the dirty stencil down and then I just put water over top of it. I've really been wanting to make my own posters for a while and never got around to it. This is giving me inspiration. Oh, I'm happy to inspire you, Luli. You should do it. This is embossing ink again. And this is embossing. This is cool. So you put the embossing powder down first, you stamp it, emboss it, and then it's like a plastic, right? So then the ink doesn't go anywhere else. So you do the ink first, and then I took ink and, sorry, I did all the white first, and then I took ink and went over top. So this was fun, that, and I made that the other day. So those are all backgrounds that are ready to go to make cards. And my jelly plate is going to be fun. Anyone who likes art will love jelly plate. I might put a pic or two of my jelly plate stuff in Discord too, so that you guys can get a feel of what that's going to be like. I'm just putting these cards away. All right, so next unboxing. The next unboxing is a hand die cutting machine. And what you need, so you run these folders through it, but you also run these metal dies through it to cut. So this was cut. This is a metal die, and it cut the hole in the card. So we needed a new machine for that, because the one that I have was my grandmother's, and you can't buy the plates anymore that you need for it. They've discontinued it, so I needed a new machine. So I got one. And so here we go. Okay, the box comes right up under my webcam. So I don't think you guys are going to be able to see inside the box. Crunch, crunch. All the ASMR sounds. Okay, so this is the inside of the box. There we go. So this is the bag of plates. So these are the plates. And I make sandwiches. These are the only sandwiches I make. So put this aside. We'll open these once I get the machine out of the box. Where am I going to put everything? All right. So, ooh. Here's the inside of the box. There's the machine. So, here is the machine. And here's the handle that I need. And that's everything. Okay. So, can I bring this up at all? You'll be honest. No, I can't. Okay. All right. So, this is the machine. This is much heavier. Oh, it was suctioned down. That's what. But it is heavier than my old one. And then this opens up like so. And then you have a handle here. Oh, I need tools. Really? Oh, it came with it. Okay. And this is brand new, like brand new in the sense that this company just started making these, which I didn't fully think things through. I told my mom, because she said, let me know how you like it. I might order one. And I thought after I ordered it, maybe I should have went with the company that's been around and that's all they do, because this company might decide to discontinue it. So I don't know if any of you guys are crafters, but anyone who is a crafter, if you've ever heard of a Cuttlebug, they were green machines done, and they were made by Cricut, but Cricut stopped making them. So this handle, I'm guessing this is going to be suction. Yeah, that's suction get down. Okay, so we'll just move this over. So this is made by Stampin' Up, which is a stamp company and an ink company. And I don't remember what they call it. It's It's called a Stampin' Cut. Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine is what it's called. I'm just going to put, that's a really tiny little screw. When did we buy this? We bought this during report card time, honey. It came in the mail, in the house. It was, the box was like, it came to the door. But I didn't touch it because I was doing report cards. But my other machine, I can't get replacement parts for it. And it was the one I got from Nana. Hey, I can't put this together. There we go. This Allen key does not even fit in this hole. Like, it seriously doesn't even fit in here. It's like they put paint or something and it's all rounded. It's a necessity. No, it wasn't Santa. I already got a gift from Santa that I didn't use yet. This was for Ship's birthday. Happy birthday, Ship. There, I got it. All right. But Setsun saw me struggling with my other machine. I couldn't get it to work because I used it to make, what did I make? The other, oh, a card, one of my batch cards on Wednesday. This is because Icadel got gel pens and I didn't. Icadel has one of these and I thought I should have one too. All right. Blame Icadel. Yep. Whatever Icadel has, I should have, and whatever I have, Icadel should have. That's a new rule we made. All right, so I'm going to have to do some reading, and we can read in all the languages because we've got English, French, Swedish, maybe, Korean, I'm guessing. Oh, English, French, Dutch, and Japanese. I was close. Oh, it's German? Is Dutch and German the same language? Because it says Dutch. Give Dutch a try. You want me to try reading Dutch? Oh, goodness. The words are so long. Stands and Pragmachine Kurzanleitung Bitten lessen sei dies erlitten worden zusammensetzen und währenden der Stands. How did I do? The Japanese, I'm not even going to give it a try. You've heard worse? Well, that's good. I can do French. Guide de démarrage rapide de la machine de découpage et gaufrage. Veuillez lire les instructions attentivement avant d'assembler et d'utiliser la machine de découpe et gaufrage. I read that really well. I think I did okay with French. Stampin' Cut and Emboss Machine Quick Start Guide. Thank you. I rolled my R's beautifully. All right, so I do have to read though, because I would like to put an embossing thing through there. So what are the sandwich orders here? Oh, they're not going to tell me what the sandwich orders are? I have to decide, like I have to guess what my sandwich orders are? There's not even a menu for the sandwiches? Okay, so this is always the first one. Oh, there's pictures on it. Well, look at that. Okay, so if I'm cutting a die, I need this sandwich recipe. But if I'm doing an embossing folder, I use this one. So you use this one always. This is a platform. Ah, thank you. French does sound beautiful. So I need this one, and then I'm guessing these ones. So we're gonna put this. Oh yeah, number 3, right there. Okay. And then we're gonna take an embossing folder. Let's do the flowers because you guys like the flowers. I'm going to slide that inside. And then we put another one of these on top. Yeah, but now I can't see my sandwich. Put another one of these on top. Okay, and that's it, apparently. And you turn it. Oh, that's really tight. That shouldn't be that tight. Okay. Why? I wonder if these folders are just too thick. I'm going to make it go through. There we go. Just had to get going a little bit. And it's going to make a pop when it comes out the other side. This is actually bending. This is not good. I don't want it to go pop. There. Alrighty. And now when we open it up, our paper has texture on it. You can really add to, hey, Satan, you're at work so you can't stay just saying hello. Thank you so much for coming in and saying hello. I have you have a good rest of your shift. So yeah, so you get the embossed paper. So you can get textured paper with this. Yeah, a lot of really good definition. And then you glue that down and you can take, now I can do tons of stuff with this too, except it's suctioned down to my mat. So again, you can take this and I can take an ink and I can lightly brush it over and it'll only color on the flowers. Like there's so many things you can do with this. So many techniques. So only the yellow gets colored or the orange. Or you can, another thing you can do is do the flowers again. So I can take this and I'm going to use, that blue was a really juicy stamp. No, of course, the blue one's going to be the last one. Yeah, it was the bottom one, of course. So you can also color it up right on here. And we'll make our sandwich again. And with this, you do want to put a little bit of water to make the ink a little bit more wet. Got to be careful not to smudge it around. Close that up. Make your sandwich. This is really tough on stream with such a small area. Make the sandwich. Put it through. Okay, this shouldn't be this hard. Oh, that was a lot easier. Maybe it's because it was a brand new. It was all brand new and it was just really tight. I hate that sound when it pops. There we go. And what we have is on this side, the ink is in the creases, and on this side, you get this effect. So of course you wouldn't do the same, like you wouldn't do it on both. You would either do this one on the sheet or do this one. You wouldn't do both, but yeah. So these are all different things that you can do with this. I know, it's amazing. And then you can also do cutting with this, which I'm going to give something a try here because I don't want to cut into these plates, which is what you do. You do cut into these plates here, but I don't want to because once you cut into them too often, they start to warp and then they don't cut as well. So I'm going to give a different sandwich a try, but I'm going to go grab something from my other box. So give me 1 second. Okay, so we're going to give this a try. There's so many options. We're going to give this a try. So I was watching a YouTuber, and what they did was they went out and got self-healing mats that you cut with X-Acto knives. And I got these at the dollar store. I think this one was $4 and this one was $1.25, but they're different thicknesses. And they said what they do is they use these instead of this. So when they cut, they're cutting into this and they don't ever damage this. So I'm going to give this a try. My other machine is smaller. So you can see here that this pad here is actually much smaller than this new surface is. But I'm going to give this a try. So we're going to get another piece of paper. We're going to put it down. I'm going to grab a cutting die. I'm just looking for something that's interesting to cut out. Here. I really like this one, and I was never able to cut because my machine wasn't, it wouldn't do anything that was, oh, I'm going to need a bigger piece of paper. Alrighty, so we need bigger paper. But my machine was so warped that I could never cut this. So let's see how this works. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see. By my machine, I bought this and I could never use it. It would cut like half of it and the rest would not be cut out at all. So I never got to use it. So let's give this a try. I just need a bigger piece of paper. This is really thick paper. I don't want that. Okay, next. Nope, I got some here. I just have to reach. There we go. This is a You know what, guys? I have to take a BRB. I need to go to the bathroom. So I will take a BRB. Please don't go away, but I really have to go. I'll be right back. I'm back. I am back. Oh, Setson, you're back. I'm back. All right. Sorry, guys. I just really had to go. You missed the unboxing, complete unboxing, but it's right here. Look at it. Look how beautiful. You saw the green one. This one's bigger. Okay, so we're going to cut this down to fit. And now we're going to really put it to the test. Okay, Setson, we're going to cut with it. So a minute ago we did, we just did embossing. So we made these where it like puffs out the paper, puts texture on the paper. But now let's cut. So this is really the real test here. So that goes there like that. If you guys saw the size of space I'm working with here, you would understand why sometimes I'm moving around so much. Okay, so that is too thin. I can tell already there's no pressure. Let's try. Let's try this sandwich. And I'm sure this is going to be too much meat, I bet. Yeah, okay. If we get rid of that, will that work? I think this is going to work. All right. Did it cut? Did it cut? Did it cut? Let's see if it cut all the way through. Where can you guys see better? You can see better here, right? All right, here we go. I can already see pieces fell apart. Oh, this is what you want it for in the first place. Check it out. Come on. It's cut. It's just kind of hooking into each other. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this we don't need. Move this over here. I need to close this up. All right. Now, they have tools. They have little brushes that you just like brush across. But now what we have to do is, and I already used the tool, right here. So now we'll just have to go in and like poke out a couple of little things. But like, look at this, guys. We did science. Looks like now I'm doing engineering. Yeah, I do all the sciences. Engineering is a science in itself. We do math too, regularly. Could you imagine this done in like a silver card? Like a shiny or in black? Okay, so this didn't cut fully right here, but I'm still pretty satisfied with that. I may end up having to remember to run it through a couple of times. But this is so much better than my other machine did. Professional crafter here. It's epic, isn't it? Yeah, so I would have been better off to, because this is so much detail, I'd have been better off to run it through, like through one way and back the other way. I do mine. I just haven't mined in a while. I don't mind, but but I haven't mined in a while. Oh, this didn't cut fully, but I don't care. I'm still like, this is user error, that not machine error. This machine did wonderfully. I'm impressed. I could totally do something with this. This would not be that hard to fix. You do have to go to bed. It's 1 a.m. there. Didn't realize. Very drawn into my crafts. Well, thank you, Luli. I will have earlier streams. Have a good night, Luli. Have a good sleep. And hopefully we'll see you soon. I wonder if, let's give this a try. I'm like, it's Saturday night. I got nowhere to go. Let's see if I can line this up and recut it. I probably can't. I'm probably asking for disaster. But whatever. Okay, so I'm going to tape this down with my tape. Oh, right here. Hello, Burke. You're modding for another stream, but came in here to lurk. Well, thank you so much for the lurk. We did an unboxing. So you were in my stream on Wednesday when I used my cutting machine, the lime green one, and I said I had a new one because that one wasn't working very well. So we just unboxed that, and we just cut something out. But it didn't cut out 100%, so I am going to attempt to do what you should never do, and I'm going to put it through my machine again. We're going to tape it down, and hopefully that's going to work. Because I don't follow the rules. I make the rules as I go along. But I think this is going to be fine. Fine. And for anyone who just got here, who's been here, I'm going to be making t-shirts for the very first time live on stream tomorrow at 12 o'clock Eastern time. So if anyone wants to see me try to struggle with making t-shirts and ironing and all that stuff and transfer and weeding and or just watch me struggle in general, stop by. I'm sure it's going to be a treat. And if you haven't already, I do have I make the rules Supreme 2022. I do. In my Discord, for those of you who are not there, the time is there. Thank you for the lurk, Burke. All right. So I'm going to try this again. I just need to put all of these little pieces in the garbage. And we're going to pull out the big guns. I know exactly what we're going to do. So I need to go to the other room again. We're going to get the cutting plate that makes everything cut properly no matter what. And we won't have any problems. So 1 second. So we've pulled out the big guns. We're taking out the metal plate. Excuse me, metal plate. All right. This goes aside. We're going to sandwich this. We're going to make our sandwich ahead of time. So I had this and this and this. We're just going to do it exactly the way it was because that worked. Now, how am I going to... We're going to do this. What? The metal plate's smaller than this die? Really? Well, that's no good. How am I going to get it to cut everywhere? Okay. That should be in position. Comme ça. And I am going to tape this down too, just to make sure it doesn't move in my sandwich. Thank you, Setson, for the Discord. Purple tape, yes. And we don't have purple tape because I love purple. We actually have purple tape because it's not as sticky, so it won't rip paper. Which, when you're looking at something like this, like taping this metal to metal, the purple tape actually isn't the best choice. See? It didn't stick. But that's okay. It's just to hold it somewhat in place. Okay, I'm going to hold this sandwich together tightly while I grab my machine, which I had to put on the floor. Open up the doors here. Here goes nothing. And now, I bet you any money, we have success. We cut through the tape. That's a good sign. All right. So, did we get all those pieces now? There's my little pokey tool. Haha, I knew it. I knew we would get it. But now I can't get this out because it's taped down. There we go. Look at that. It cut all the tape. And all of these pieces are just falling out now. So it was human error. It was my fault, not the machine's fault. Look at that. Oh, I'm excited. And then we'll have to I used purple cardstock because that's all I had nearby. I didn't wanna make you guys wait again while I went into the other room, so, we can change the color on this. I can make this look antique-y and old and rusty and put a patina on it. Machine worked flawlessly. It is amazing, isn't it? Last time you had so much I did have a hard time, and only because, like I said, I can't get the replacement plates anymore, so I had to, like, play with them and stack them differently and fool around, and, to be honest, it had been, like, well over a year I wanted to buy a new one because I was getting so frustrated with the other one, but then I was like, "I don't use it that often, I don't need another one," and then I just decided to do it. So, this new one is much better. It is, because 'cause it's got the proper parts too, right? So thank you for that. So yeah, I'm quite satisfied with that. Now, the really sucky part is gonna be taking all this tape off of here, but again, that was oh, coming off okay. That was my own doing. I ended up messing up and I had to tape it on there. But yeah, that's gonna be, I won't do that on stream, but that'll be something I'll have to do is pick a I won't do that on stream, but yet I can't stop. It's like peeling paint. You just wanna keep going at it. Like, it's satisfying. It's frustrating and satisfying at the same time. I don't know if you guys know what I mean by that. Like, "Oh, I'm tired of doing this," but then you just can't stop. That came off in one piece. That was so satisfying. Sorry, guys, you wanna say, but your internet is acting up. Love the crafts. We will be back for another stream. Well, thank you so much, and thank you so much for the follow, just Loopy. I saw that you followed me earlier. I think it was it yesterday that you followed me? I noticed it today, though. So thank you so much for that, and I'd love to see you back. And here I am saying I'm not gonna do this. I'm not doing this on stream. You guys don't wanna see me pick tape. You don't. Get that one off of there, it doesn't belong there, and you will pick the tape later. People didn't come here to see you pick tape. They say came here to see you do the magic, Supreme, not the tape picking. Okay. You guys wanna do something with this? Wanna give it a try? I have been watching a streamer called, um, Glitter Grunge. And he is everything he makes is grungy looking and just amazing. Um, like, I love his stuff, and I would love to be able to learn how to do it, and I've tried. I have never succeeded, but I'd really like to give it a try right now after watching a couple of his videos because he makes it look so, so, so easy, and I know it's not, but he just, like, pop, 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 top, 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 done, and you're like, "Really? You got all that just from that?" It was earlier this week when you were hosting Burke. Oh, well, thank you very much, Loopy. Yeah, I have Burke on auto host, and I know he streamed yesterday, but I was at work, and I think he streamed possibly Wednesday after me. I streamed Wednesday morning, but he goes live at 8, and I have to leave work earlier than that, so have a good night, Loopy. Thank you so much again. Okay, so this is what he does. He does this, and this, and this, Like, I totally have the technique down pat already, right? And let's get a little bit of this. And then you spray it. And then you do this. And then you do this. I don't think I mixed that enough. That's all he does. That's it. And then he does this. Oh, I think I kind of got it a little bit. Then he does this. He lets it run. It's like copper, yeah. Okay, so it doesn't look exactly like that, but I think that's pretty good for a first attempt. And then he takes inks and he just like randomly like I say randomly, but I think he knows what he's doing. I don't. I am loving this. Look at this. Guys. This is like, it's much paler on camera than it is in person. I'm really liking this. Look at that. Okay, let's work this. Let's finish this because now I've started it and I'm really excited. We're going to take a little bit of green and some darker brown. I have no idea what I'm doing. I really don't. I've never done this before. But we're going to make this work. And we're going to make a card out of this. Thank you. I'm loving the way this is going. Yeah. Hmm. Add some more patina. Almost feels like these inks are dry. Oh no, they're working. Oh, this is beautiful. Just beautiful. And then, but I'm gonna have to go get it in the other room because I wasn't planning on doing this. Let me go get my bronze and silver. Hold on. Card will say, it's Supreme stream time. Yeah, it's time, all right. So we've got some silver and some copper. Add some copper here and there. Not doing much. Kind of adding a little shimmer to it. I don't know if you guys see a difference. Oh, now I see a difference. You see that coppery shimmery at all? I don't know. I think I'm going to use a sponge and oh no, not water. No, 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 no. No, no, no. I was going to clean that, get rid of that glass of water this morning, and I was like, no, no, I might need it. I might do some water painting. There's a lot of water here. That's okay. Water alert. Good thing I was using water to try to spread the ink anyways, right? The light's a bit strong. You can't see much difference. Yeah. Sorry about that. I need to get a really good lighting setup because when it's better for you guys, I can't see. No, it's not a drill. There was real water. uh, all right. So now we need to take the heat gun to this before I keep working at it. Is that better for you guys? It's quite dark for me though, but if you guys can see better, I'm okay with that. Oh, if I turned on the light here, the light in my house, I can see a little bit better. If you guys see better, then I'll do this. But it is quite dark for me. So I'm going to try sponging instead of, oh, that one's pretty dirty. Instead of brushing it, we'll sponge it and see what that brings. The sponge puts it on a little bit darker than the brush does. It's a bit better on video now? Okay. I mean, me seeing is kind of overrated. Yeah, I would love to get a setup where we can all see properly. Where I can see and you can see and we can all see. Chip changed one of my bulbs to try to make it the light like more realistic, but it was still too yellow. This the one I was using? No, it was this one. Just want to go in and fill in any spots. Oh, there we go. That's really... And even smushing it down is good because it gives it that... I think there might be too much copper now. Light for me. You will be my light, Setson. You can be my light. All right, I think I'm going to add a little bit of blue to this again because, or green, because now I've added too much copper. And then we're going to put it on a card. And we're going to put on a black card. I think. I don't know. Kind of like that, maybe. I don't think I like the idea of the black card. It's too dark. We've got cream. Cream color. White won't be good. That's the cream color. And we've got gray, which, nah. Looks really well on the black. You saw the black more like a dark green. I wonder if I have dark green. Oh, okay. Instead of me continuously leaving, why don't I just bring this over here? And I know we don't want another big pattern. That's too small. Yeah, I know what I'm going for. I know what that grunge guy would do. He would make his background and he would make it like all half stamped stuff. Is that too light? There's a lighter blue. I like the darker, grungier blue though. And it's got the gears and stuff to shine through. Oh, I didn't even see that one. I mean, that's too much, but look at that background I made. Yeah, that's too much color in the wrong spots. It's a nice thing about having these backgrounds already made is sometimes you find something that will just work. And it's fun to just make them ahead of time. You know what I bet you I can find some really good backgrounds? I know exactly where I could find really good backgrounds. In my stash. Oh, that's too green. You still prefer the blue? Yeah, that one's too green. Okay, watch this. I like that too. I need to do something more to this, and I don't know what I need to do to this. Things are blending too much together, and nothing's like standing out. And I'm not sure what it's missing. But these are things. Yeah, like when I say more, I mean like everything's blending and nothing is like sharp. Do you know what I mean? Like it looks like a cloud. It looks like a copper cloud instead of like sharp edges. So if I put, I don't know if it needs a dark green or a blue or something to, I'm not sure. Okay, so these are all backgrounds I made with my jelly plate that we can use. They're so cool. And I'm sure there's something in here. I'm just pulling them all out. Oh, ooh, yeah. What if I took an old book page? What if I just took an old book page and made it look, or this, like something that looks like old coffee? Oh, look at that. Okay, I like that. I don't hate that either. No, no, no. Okay, I like that. I like that. And did I put this on a, this is an old book page, but it's, I've got the darker, oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay. But I want writing on it. I want writing on it. Let's just flip through this real quick, see if we can find anything else that's got like the same. This is probably, I'm pretty sure this is what we're going to go with, but oh, that's just lost. That looks good, but it's lost. It's very subtle. But I made this with my jelly plate, which is a jelly thing, and then you put paint down and then you swish it around and then you put stamps and press your paper down on it. Yeah. Oh, I'm afraid to wreck that. Should we just leave it simple like that? And then put a saying and that's it? Or should I put little half stamped words everywhere? 'Cause I think that's the only one I have like that. I'm just putting the other papers away. Yeah, like, let me show you on something else what I mean. Like where I would take, I know exactly what stamp I would use. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is what we were supposed to do with my new machine. Was stamping and cutting. That's okay. Save that for another time. So I just had the stamp earlier today. I just need to find it. I think it's right here. Okay, this isn't it, but that works. I can do it with that. Yeah. I have so many boxes. Like something like this, where it's not really stamped. You can't read it. So we're not going to need this bottom half at all. Let's chop off. Yeah, we're going to need to cut this down anyway. So oh, that's upside down. And you even have like this one here. Like really weather it out. See, I tend to do too much sometimes. Yeah, we'd want brown. I don't think I'd want anything darker. Okay. Oh, oh, I just thought of something. I'm not doing those words yet. Oh, I literally had the stamp earlier and I'm like, I can't wait to use this stamp. Here. And here's the words I was looking for in the first place. Okay. So this would be like this. Oh. We might end up having to make a bigger card. Oh my goodness. You know what? I cheaped out and I bought something from a company from somewhere and I can never get the stamps off. Like this should not be like this. They should just come off really easily. This is unbelievable. Like I'm afraid to rip it. This is like the second time I've used a stamp from this company, and both times I struggled to get it off. There. What about that? Oh, I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to take this and we're going to stamp this onto another paper, and then we're going to actually put it on top of that. Or do we just stamp it on top of that? Yeah. And have it go on top of the gears. Because if I stamp it out and then cut around, we're going to lose like the background and we're going to have whatever color I have that's not showing. Okay, let's test this out first. I'm making such a mess here. Okay, we need the stamping platform. So many inks. I just want to see how it's going to stamp in the first place. Like I said, I cheaped out on it. Rub it up and get it all seasoned. Where is the brown? Oh, there it is, right in front of me. Open, drying up. So I saw that you can buy sprays that like reactivate your ink. I may have to invest in that because I have a bad habit of leaving my inks open. Ink open alert. Yeah, I need one of those. I have to tell you what I did one day. Oh my goodness, I felt so bad. How beautiful that is. So on Halloween, my daughter made her own costume. She made this white gown. She bought the material herself. She was a Roman goddess was her costume, and she took this big white satiny stretchy material and made this whole dress that wrapped around her kind of like a toga but not really. It was beautiful. And Halloween morning I was making a sympathy card for work, and I asked her opinion, and she was like, I got to take the bus. I said, oh, just 1 second, do you like this or this better? And she put her costume down. She said that one. And then she picked up her costume and my black ink, my brand new black ink pad. She put her dress down on top of it and ruined her costume. Like, ruined it. I felt so, so, so bad. Um, it took so much ink out of my pad that I ended up having to buy more ink to put on my pad because it wouldn't even stamp anymore. Like, it soaked it all up. Okay, so I really like this, but I'm going to try something. I'm going to try spritzing it and see if we can antique it a little without really wrecking it. Not really doing anything. Not doing anything at all. Now it is. Because if I can make this look old and weathered too, then I can use it right on the card. Doesn't that look good? I agree, Setson. I love how it's bleeding out. It's not bleeding out as much as I would like it to. But it is bleeding out just enough. Well, now I'm almost wanting to turn this into this. It really gets lost though, doesn't it? Okay, I can make another one of these, and if I don't use this on this card, I'll just use it on something else. But we're gonna have to cut it out because I can't just use that on the card. think I'm going with too big of an edge here. Really wish I didn't have to cut this out because I really like, I'm going to do that technique again. Guaranteed. Imagine that on a beige card and then have the ink leaking out around it and making it smudgy. I wasn't really planning on making a card today, but I'm having too much fun. And I'm excited and nervous to make that t-shirt tomorrow. I have no idea what I'm doing. I've watched YouTube videos. That should make me an expert, right? You watch a couple of YouTube videos, you become a pro at whatever it is you're watching. And the trick with this, and I'm breaking all the rules, is you're supposed to move your paper and not your scissors. I don't know, I saw the YouTube short of the guy yelling about Bedrock Java the other day. Really weird stuff on YouTube. Oh, I know. I know that guy. Makes you keep wanting to go back. You just can't get enough. Okay, how does this look? Kamsa and kamsa. Oh, I like it. Do we like it? That's so cool. Okay, we're going to cut this down to the right size. Isn't it? I know, I love it. I might be able to get 2 good chunks out of this. Okay, so I'm going to need, I do it like this. What's this going this way? 5.5. Okay, and then, okay, so I have to decide what end of the paper I want. Oh, there's shimmer in there. Can't see it. You probably can't see it, but there's shimmer on this side. Not on this side so much, but there's all shimmer on this. Okay, so do I want that end of the paper? I think I even want it like that. Like I want to cut off here to have, or do we want the lighter side of the paper with a darker edge at the top bottom? I think we're going this way. Okay, so I need to cut this straight, first of all. That's not straight. And then we need to cut this to 4.25. We're doing math, Setson. 4.25 by 5.5. Oh, there's a piece of paper stuck in there. There. And then this is going to go down like this, and we have to trim some of that off. This is going to go on there like this. Oh, I'm liking this. I don't know what kind of thing I'm going to put. Like what kind of sentiment. And then the stamp thing that I thought would look good behind there, which maybe now it's too much. I'm going to do it anyways because I always overdo it. That's just what I do. Yeah, this one's from the same company. Okay, but we're going to use a block for this. I'm not going to take out my stamping tool. No, we're not even going to use a block. We're just going to put this down. So this is going to go like this. Going to be an opening spot right about there somewhere. And we're not seasoning it because we don't care if it stamps properly. I'm just going to put that down, something like that. And whatever it is, it is. Okay, we need to add a little more writing back here. Anything but math, yeah. I know you hate all the maths. It didn't end the way I wanted it to. Okay, so that kind of looks like lace. Give me 1 second, okay, guys? I just need to take one quick BRB, and then we're going to put this all together, and then I think I'm going to end stream. But 1 sec, guys. Okay, I'm back. Don't be a slouch and loosen up, will ya? All right, so I don't even remember what don't be a slouch is. Is that stretch and stand up? You don't know either. Let me see. Don't be a slouch. Straighten up, girly. So stand taller And loosen up with you, will ya, is stretch, I believe. Stretch and keep your joints happy, yeah. So straighten up, stand tall, and stretch. I did that. Okay, we're gonna put this all together. Comme ça. And then we'll trim it down, and I'll mount it on a card another time. I should put different colors in the background, but I don't. I'm brand new to this, so I don't want to make it too much till I know what to do. And then I've got to go and help Ship take care of some stuff. Stupid pins. Actually, you know what, guys? I'm gonna have to call it. And we will put this together tomorrow first thing, right before t-shirts. Because Ship's trying to take care of something on his own and he actually really needs my help. So we will call it a night. Thank you for being here. But this is what it's going to look like. Yes, please join the Discord. And thank you for hanging out, Setson. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. And we will see you tomorrow at noon my time. Not sure what time it is for any of you. Setson, do you have anyone? Yes, please don't miss it tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to showing everyone. I didn't set up Twitter. Sorry, I did not set up Twitter. Do you know how laggy the stream is on that other app? I am just putting my glue away on that other stream. Even the chat is slow. So let's just see who we've got. My computer's taking forever to load up. This is why I got a new one. But a lot of my crafting stuff is on this computer, so I didn't want to have to like disconnect, reconnect all the time. So who have we got? Wow, Vile Mods. I don't know if Vile Mod is still streaming or if they're streaming again. But they were streaming this morning. Oh, Kitman is streaming just chatting. Let's go to Pro Kitman's. Whoops. Oh, where do I hear noise from? There we go. Fixed it. Okay, let's go to Kits. Thank you, Dan. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for sticking around. We're going to head over to Pro Catman. Yeah, Pro Kitman. And yes, Supreme Doom in the craft room, bringing glitter to your stream. I'm going to set up. I saw a few raiders that have it set up where you do raid. Thank you, Burke. I didn't know you were still here. Thank you so much for hanging around too. So let's head over to Pro Kitman's. So we're going to go here. Raid channel. I know you were lurking, Burke, but I thought you were kind of like busy. So thank you for sticking around. I'm still waiting for it to load up. I should have just done it like this. We're just going to do it the old-fashioned way. Raid Pro Kitman. Is there a special way that he spells his name? Like, where are his capitals? Oh, you're never too busy for me. Thank you, Burke. Well, I wish I didn't have to work so I didn't have to be so busy and not be too busy for you too. Work is yucky. Okay, so capital P, capital K. Just want to make sure I get it right so we don't head off to some other guy. Thank you, Setson. I'm going to copy paste yours. I'm going to try to do an update on my computer and see if that will be any faster so I can use the stream elements. So thank you so much, everyone. We're going to head over to Kit. And thanks, guys. I really appreciate you guys being with me. And I'm really loving this. And I'm really proud of this card. And thanks for hanging out for the unboxing. See you over at Kit's. Bye. And thank you, Setsun, for being here with modding. Love for my mods. Thank you.
Wonderful. Love that. And Beartag did redeem first. Welcome in. I was just showing off my cow crusher. Work with alert. Let's show you. All beef, one harvest. About back in 20 leather.